Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you will enjoy the video and as always, thank you so much for watching.
Okay, so a lot of women are having an issue because I said that men are not dumb. I'm standing on all 10 behind my statement because men are not dumb. Romantically, baby. I'm not talking intellectually. I'm talking romantically. Like I said, it's innate for men to do the right thing for the woman they want to be with. You want to call him dumb because he ain't doing what you want him to do. The women that disagree with me, I wonder, are you one of the ones that really wanted a guy and he didn't want you back, or he maybe was lying to you, making you feel away, and you went off your feelings instead of reality? I've been there. Don't think I'm saying this to bash you or come at you, but I'm gonna need for you to think before you type. Men are not dumb romantically. That's why when he leave you, he go get a next girl roses that you've been dying for. He get a next girl a ring that you've been dying for. Like I said, men are not dumb, and I'm standing on that. I don't care what nationality, ethnicity, race, weight, none of that. Men ain't dumb. They know what they're doing. It's innate romantically for men to do what they want to do for the right woman. Period. I'm standing on it.
Yeah, so you started off great, but then you said only romantically we're not dumb. Look at everything built around you and let me know if you might want to reconsider that idea. If not, let's say we agree to disagree. On the second part, I agree with you completely. We are gonna do everything for the right woman. It might take a while until we find the right one, but once we do, we're gonna do everything for her.
This man told me that I was high maintenance. And you know what I have to say to that? You're right. And you could never keep up.
Yeah, close up, really not your strong suit. And also, it looks like he didn't want it to keep up.
I already know this is going to piss some people off, but if you're a man and you're not protecting and providing for your female, what is it exactly that you're doing for her? Because if your answer is loving her, I'm sorry, but she can love herself.
Well, like I said earlier, we're gonna do everything for the right woman. Obviously, you're not gonna be the one. So, how about you provide for yourself? You know, equality and all of that. I know love is no longer enough because it's not gonna pay for your bills or it's not gonna take you to some exotic vacation or something. But we're gonna do for you exactly what you're gonna do for us. And if that's nothing, then that's your answer.
Okay, this is how I know a man is not the one. Number one, doesn't tell me I'm absolutely stunning at least once every 5 minutes. Number two, doesn't buy me literally anything that I want the first time that I ask. And number three, isn't willing to absolutely just house someone if they dare to even look at me.
You again? Okay, sure. So if a man doesn't buy you exactly what you want the moment you want it, he's not the one? And then I was wondering why there's so many rings on your fingers, but not the ring on the right finger. I guess I can stop wondering now because thanks to you, I now know the answer.
Men deserve nothing. Men deserve nothing. Never forget it.
We deserve nothing. Okay, sure, makes sense. No one deserves anything. But somehow we get everything we want. How do you think that is? It's because we work hard and we won't stop until we get it. It's really fulfilling to get something that you wanted, especially if you worked hard for it. So maybe you should try that sometimes.
There are so many podcasts and TikToks and platforms of men trying to help other men get women. And I don't understand why men just don't ask women. Because, like, I can tell you right now, you only need to do one thing.
Wait, hold on, that's it? That's all I have to do? Okay, well, let me ask you this since you know you're the expert, obviously, because you're on TikTok. What if I'm fat, bald, poor, I live in a basement and it's not even my mom's? Will I be okay with just one session or do I need two?
Hey, fuckers, I just got done dropping my kids off at school, and I had another mom come up to me and ask, how you doing? You doing okay? I don't know, Susan. Why don't you read the f***ing room? Every day, we're waking up thinking, what sort of catastrophic event that's going to be taught in history class for the next 5 generations are we going to experience today? We come on social media and we listen with our ears, and we are bombarded by men, and straight men that look like the Wish version of David Spade, that look like they have to sniff their shirts because they're not sure the last time that they did laundry, to tell us what a high-valued woman is. We drink coffee because that makes us feel something, even though we know it gives us anxiety. We're not okay, Susan. No one is.
Well, Karen, maybe Susan is okay. Maybe she doesn't need to read the room. Maybe there's a husband in the room. And do you really think that what you're experiencing on social media is gonna be taught in history class for the next 5 generations? Maybe what it should be taught for the next 5 generations in history school is how to make better decisions in life. You know, like maybe not be a single mother. Don't like social media? Don't go on social media. Oh yeah, and just like Lannister said in Game of Thrones, if you need to advertise you're the king, you're not a true king. Also, just advertising that you're a high value woman doesn't really make you a high value woman.
Males have two primary jobs in a partnership with women. Your two primary jobs are to provide and to protect. Okay, so if you are not holding up your end of the bargain, which most males these days really don't know how things are supposed to be done in a relationship, in a real relationship. They're too weak to protect, too short, too thin to protect, or they don't make enough money to provide. So what did you expect to happen? Did you expect that this high value woman in all of her feminine energy was going to not cheat on you? Really? Don't be shocked when it happens, because high value women, they like to keep their options open.
All right, another high value woman. That's great. TikTok seems to be full with high value women these days. Well, really, princess, you're gonna brag about being a high value woman and cheat in the same sentence? It doesn't work like that. Being high value is actually the opposite of being for the streets. So maybe you should reconsider this entire strategy because it's not working out.
I just wanted to say that if you are a man and you see this ring on my finger and you see me at the bar and think that if you buy me enough drinks, it means that I will go home with you, you, sir, are disrespectful. And I will 100% run up your tab and then leave. Being an idiot is on you. Being disrespectful is on you. So, thanks for the drinks. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, true, fair enough, but being disrespectful is on you too. I think I was younger than 7 years old when I learned not to chew and talk at the same time. Also, if you really are married, why are you in bars alone without even any of your friends? If you are in bars alone, just by yourself, why do you still take drinks from strangers if you are married? And yes, I know it still validates your ego because you still like to be drafted, but maybe not talk about respect when you have no idea what it means.
You ever wondered what turns a guy off?
No. No. I'm sorry, are we really doing this in 2022? So if you track that video down and watch it, she basically gives all of the advice you've heard before from similar accounts. Don't text back too soon, make him wait, don't be easy to get, don't let him see too much of your personality too soon lest he be frightened. It's like, I'm sorry, surely I missed some piece of the puzzle here. What is the context that necessitates this? Are you the destitute widow of a dissolute rake who blew the family fortune at the tracks and then blew his brains out, leaving you penniless? Are you the daughter of a poor milkman in Tsarist Russia, nearing spinsterhood? Is there a strike at the man factory? Are we in the midst of a shortage? Have you any idea how many generations of your women ancestors would have sawn off a leg for the chance to breathe the free air of independence for men? For 5 minutes, and here you are, jockeying and angling to catch the attention of a muscle-bound, fart-huffing, basic gym bro named Kevin, who says females. Shame. Dishonor. Thou hast spat verily upon the ancestors. Even assuming that you, like myself, are, on some level, unfortunately, still attracted to men, The person you've described in this video, Kimberly, is not a man, it's a child. A fragile, tiny baby man whose mummy still has to cut the crust off of his sandwiches for him. Colored hair isn't attractive. Tattoos aren't attractive. Self-esteem is a turnoff. These are but the whiny mewlings of a spoiled brat gender, used to having its every whim catered to, and not pouting because for the first time in history, they're the ones having to put in some effort at being desirable. Supposing you're successful, now what? What's the end game here? To go through your life constantly editing and diluting and censoring yourself to avoid offending the delicate sensibilities of man, too fragile to survive prolonged exposure to fashion? If your personality is such that it turns off a lot of men, consider it a gift from the gods, straight from the Lord, to make the job of winnowing through the obscene surplus of men that much easier for you. Life is far too short for you to diminish yourself for anyone, let alone a man with a podcast who misses the toilet. Don't cut the crust off of yourself to suit someone else's bland, underdeveloped palate. The right person won't tolerate what makes you you. They will be hypnotized by it.
Yeah, and yet no one got hypnotized by your personality. So I'm gonna guess under all that bitterness is actually a charming personality, but of course it's just men's fault that they just don't see it. And yet somehow I bet you're still wondering why you're still single and why can't you find a good man? Well, yeah, what a shock, right? But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, I still appreciate you for watching this far. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.